What's going on, everybody? It's Popular Stranger, and we are back with another MUT 25 video. We're going to talk about Season 2, everything you need to do right now, everything you can do to level up. We're going to talk about the pros and the cons of this season. Just real quick disclaimer, number one, sorry the video is so late after this content already launched in-game. I am not home right now. I'm recording from a hotel room, so no face cam, no loud intro that you're used to, but I will be back tomorrow, and I promise you'll figure out exactly why I was gone today tomorrow. So we'll just leave it at that. Let's go ahead and talk Season 2. It's going to start with a welcome pack. We kind of already knew who the players were going to be. They leaked out earlier. One surprise, though, EA revealed all of the players last night, and Michael Penix Jr. is included in the Season 2 content. So, with the welcome pack here, you're going to receive an 81 overall B&D Season 2 player pack inside of the welcome pack, along with an 82 overall upgrade token. If you play through the Season 1 content, it's all pretty much going to work the same. In Season 2, we'll go through the entire field pass, but you're going to acquire players via tokens. You're then going to take those players and upgrade those players with additional upgrade tokens. Ultimately, the max OVR, they can go up to an 89 overall. Now, there's a little bit of question marks as to how you're going to get there, and we'll talk about that in the future. Who's the best player to pick from the welcome pack? Honestly, it's really up to you and the position of need most for your team. So the 6 players are going to be Tyron Smith, Brian Burns, again, Michael Penix Jr., kind of a wild card, a late addition there. If you take a look at the leaks versus what actually came out, Stephon Diggs, Cooper DeJean, which is an Eagles legend, and then another quarterback from the same exact team in Kirk Cousins. So those are the 6 players. The bad news about this content drop and all of these players, unlike Season 1, they are not going to get all 32 team chems, which made them extremely valuable, but I also kind of understand it from an EA standpoint. If they did this all year long, it would just be way too easy to build a 20 of 20 theme team. I'm not happy with it by any means. I'd love to see all of these players get all 32 team chems, but that was something I was expecting, and I don't see it there, unfortunately, so I did just want to point that out. Again, the best player to upgrade first, I don't really have an answer here. I'd probably say it would have to be out of Tyron Smith, because always getting, a free offensive lineman is going to be a W. I do think that Stephon Diggs is basically going to be the new Hines Ward card. If you need some help at cornerback, there's not a lot of inexpensive corners out there. You got the JC Horn card that's free from solo challenges. Outside of that, free from house rules, but outside of that, the elite cornerbacks in the game are fairly expensive. You got 2 quarterbacks to choose from there, and then you got a pass rusher. I do like the Brian Burns card, but he's lacking a little bit of strength, and that's one of my favorite things when it comes to pass rush. So I don't know how he's going to perform with such a low strength. I know his cards in MUT 24 didn't do well for me personally because of that. So like I said, it's kind of up to you, but you're going to be able to earn most of these cards. The way that you upgrade them is also going to be your decision, but those are the 6 free players that you get from the Season 1 Field Pass. And with any fantasy pack, if you just want to change your mind or make up your mind later, you can always back out of it. That's exactly what I'm going to do, and we will simply just make our decision later. So what else is new with Season 2? I can tell you one thing that's not, and I didn't expect a ton, but solo challenges. So no updates at all to the solos, and the one that's kind of, surprising me is the Forge, because it has a specific end date of September 3rd, which is today. So I assumed that this Forge would go away and a new one would be added, and that new one would provide you with Season 2 tickets, which are going to be ultimately used for either free packs or upgrade tokens on those Season 2 welcome pack players. Also worth noting, if you look towards the upper right with all of your currencies, whatever Season 1 tickets you had left over, simply converted over to Season 2. I did not see that coming. Honestly, I think it's kind of OP if you hung on to a bunch of Season 1 tickets. I know over on my No Money Spent account, I had over 2,000 of them. If I would have known this was going to happen, I would have saved those instead of spending them on packs. You may have saw that in this morning's No Money Spent video that we dropped. I would have saved those tickets and used them to start upgrading the Season 2 players fast as possible. So we might be able to prep for that when Season 3 comes around. I don't know if that was a mistake on EA's part, if they meant for that to happen, but I would definitely say at this point, if you have extra Season 2 tickets at the end of the season, which we're over a month away from, I would hang on to them if they're going to convert over to Season 3. And again, outside of that, that, which isn't really a change with the Forge here. Nothing new when it comes to solo challenge. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Field Pass in its entirety. Again, it's going to work the same exact way as the Season 1 Field Pass. You're going to be earning tokens to unlock those featured players. You get your choice of one of those 6 players from the welcome pack that we just showed you. The remaining players will be unlocked starting at level 6. You're going to get your first 81 overall B&D Season 2 player fantasy pack. So anytime you scroll through the rewards here and you see an 81 overall Season 2 player fantasy pack, just know that that pack, instead of a token this time, is going to contain one of those 6 players, and you get to pick one. Try not to make the mistake of picking the same player twice, because if you do, there's no turning back on there. Now, how do you upgrade those players? Just like it was in Season 1, it's going to be either via Season 2 tickets or these upgrade collectibles that you'll earn throughout the Field Pass. So at level 10, you get an 82 overall upgrade token. This will take that player from the welcome pack from an 81 to an 82 overall. And as you scroll through the rewards here, you're going to notice at level 20, you get the 83 overall token, so you can upgrade that player to an 83 overall. I'm going to assume that level 30, they're right there, Mike, you get an 84 overall upgrade token. Level 35 is going to bring that player to an 85 overall. Level 40 is going to bring him to an 86 overall. Notice that the rewards as far as coins and season tickets are also going up as we climb the levels. Level 45 will bring that player to an 87 overall. And finally, the level 50 reward, the final reward within the Season 2 Field Pass, is a token to bring that player to an 88 overall. Now, these players can actually max out at an 89 overall, and at this point, we don't know exactly how you're going to get there. Now, one other thing that you're going to be earning at every single level, and if you use your right analog stick and push it to the right on any one of these rewards, you're going to see that you get Season 2 tickets. Now, there are also rewards, for example, at level 42, where you get 500 season tickets, and if you push that analog stick to the right, you get an additional 150. So every single level gives you season tickets. Sometimes you're going to get double those season ticket rewards. Sometimes it's going to be coins only plus the season tickets. Sometimes you're going to get packs. I think you get the point by now. Now, everything that you can do in the game to level up this Field Pass is going to be found in the objectives tabs over to the right. So you got your milestone tab. Doing your daily objectives obviously is going to be very, very helpful. If you miss a daily, there's no getting that XP back. So make sure you're diligent on this one. Make sure you get these things done. We have a group of objectives here for week number 1. Offensive yards, team tackles, extra points, forced fumbles. Pay attention to the game modes. The bottom 2 can track in any game mode. The top 2 are head-to-head seasons, solo battles, and solo seasons. And then also, if you were able to get to level 31 in the Season 1 Field Pass, you do get a collectible that gives you a jump start on this Field Pass. Unfortunately, it is 20,000 XP, which we knew the entire way, but EA made it so the first level you have to get 12,000 XP to get there. Level number 2 is 24,000 XP, so that token from Season 1 is only going to jump you up 1 level. You can't even make it all the way to level 3 with just that token alone. So it was really kind of, I don't want to say misleading, but super disappointing in a sense that you would think that was going to jump you off maybe 3 or 4 levels, and instead it's just going to be 1. Do notice that at level 17 you get a Season 3 XP token, so that will go towards obviously Season 3, and there was also one later on. So this is the first time that we've seen since they started doing these big season field passes that you're getting 2 separate XP tokens in the prior season field pass. The second one, as we scroll through every single reward, is going to be at 49. So 2 different tokens. One would assume that's going to be 40,000 worth of XP that would give you a jump start when the Season 3 Field Pass goes live, and this Field Pass is good for another 42 days and some change. So once this one expires, then we'll have Season 3 where you can earn those or use those tokens to upgrade your levels. If those tokens are worth 40,000 XP and they use the same kind of XP scale that they're using in Season 2, it's really only going to jump you up to level 4, and you'd be pretty close to level 5, again, assuming they use kind of the same blueprint that they're doing Season 2 into Season 3. So as you earn those upgrade tokens in the Season 2 Field Pass, you can place them into the player or players that you choose. The additional spot that you're going to be earning these upgrade tokens will be in the store by spending your Season 2 tickets. We'll go over that in a moment, but you can go into the catalog and check any one of these players and see their attributes fully maxed out. You can also see the abilities that they're going to have access to. So here's Stephon Diggs. This is what he looks like at an 81 overall, but if you go into the upgrade path, this is where you're going to place those upgrade tokens. So when you get the 82 overall one, he will jump up to an 82, 83, 83, 84, 84, and you can see the attributes on the bottom right there are increasing as you go up in OVR. And like I said, these cards actually max out at an 89 overall. We just don't know exactly how you're going to get there yet, because if you go to the Field Pass rewards, there's only one singular 88 overall upgrade token. You'd have to get more of these, assuming that you want to upgrade more than one player, and those aren't anywhere in the Field Pass, so they got to be in the store. And also notice when you get them up to an 89 overall, not only did their attributes increase, but you actually get access to two discounted, or I shouldn't say discounted, but two ability buckets. So you got your standard tier 1 buckets that we're all kind of familiar with seeing, but we're finally starting to see some new abilities in the game that are not in the form of X Factors, and the first cards that you're going to see them on are these Season 2 players, but again, not until you get them fully up to an 89 overall. Head on over to the item store, go to the Season Tickets tab, and you will see the various upgrade tokens and the costs associated with them as far as the season tickets go. So you got an 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, and that's it. That's where they stop, all the way up to an 87 overall token. So with the Field Pass rewards, we know that we can get to an 88 overall. We don't know where the rest of the 88 overall upgrade tokens are. Same with 89s, there's none in the game. So from my understanding, and don't, quote me 100% on this because it's still a little unclear, but it sounds to me, and kind of what I got back from EA, not directly, but a question that I posed out there, I'll just say that I think they are time gating the rest of these collectibles, so they will eventually become available to get them to an 88 or an 89 overall within the store, but right now those options are just simply not there. They will probably add them as time goes on, so they're trying to keep people, and I'm not a fan of this at all. They're basically trying to keep people from fully maxing out these cards during a certain time. I don't know if this is like a protection against maybe an XP level glitch. Hypothetically, if one of those would happen, then people were able to level up really fast and get a bunch of tickets really fast, then they could max out those players to an 89 overall. So maybe they're gatekeeping it for that reason, but from my understanding, again, we should see store options that bring these players, or not bring them up, but allow you to buy tokens at an 88 and an 89 overall upgrade level to fully max them out. As far as how many you're going to be able to upgrade, I'm just going to assume 3 of them. I didn't do the math because I'm not home right now, not at my normal setup with all of my resources available. I just haven't been able to do it, but I certainly will. But I'm just going to safely assume that 3 players can be upgraded eventually, at the end when it's all said and done, to that max of an 89 overall. And just like the Season 1 Field Pass players, you can always upgrade one player and then downgrade that player and use those tokens to put into another player. So it's totally up to you on what you want to go, or what route you want to go. And I will be dropping a video very soon on the best Season 2 players to upgrade first. I might even do it tonight, so be on the lookout for that. If you want to use your tickets on these additional packs, you have that option, knowing that these will convert over to Season 3 tickets more than likely. I would stay away from those packs now at this point, but you do have that option as well. So for now, that is really it. All you can do is go into that Field Pass and knock out the available objectives, these milestones, the weekly milestones for Season 1 updated on Tuesdays. So we'll probably see another Week 2 group of objectives next Tuesday. We got Team of the Week Preseason Part 2 coming tomorrow, and then we have the Game Time promo coming on Thursday, the new bid promo for the week. You'd have to assume there'll be a Programs tab that will allow you to earn XP specific to that promo in the Season 2 Field Pass. But for now, again, go through, try to level up or knock out these objectives, get to that max level that you can get to with the available objectives that are in the game between Week 1, the Season 2 set, and your daily objectives. And we're just going to have to wait for more content tomorrow, Thursday, and of course Legends on Saturday. So much more is coming, but we got our Season 2 Field Pass for now. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.